Good afternoon, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and I've never been so excited. I feel like I'm opening Christmas presents. We have brand new Infernoid support. If you don't know, Infernoid is one of my favorite archetypes of all time. I made a whole video just discussing the possibilities with the Infernoid need, and yeah, their meta impact and all those things, so you can check out that video. But we have 4 brand new cards to go over with you all today, and I have not read them, so this is going to be a surprise to me as well. Let's read these guys and see if they're any good. So, let your soul burn in the fire flood of Infernoid. We have a new level 1 Fire Fusion, Fire Fiend Fusion. 1100 attack, 1100 defense. Materials require 2 Infernoid monsters. You can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. If this card is fusion summon, you can banish 1 Infernoid monster from your graveyard. Send 1 Infernoid monster with a different name from each other from your deck to graveyard equal to the number of banished monsters level. Now that is absolutely insane. Let me just clarify what the Infernoids do. So all the Infernoids have basically the ability to reborn themselves by banishing Infernoids from graveyard. Some require 1 banish, some require 2 banish, and some require 3 banish. So this fusion monster literally just says, hey, if this card is fusion summoned, banish an Infernoid from grave, and then you send the amount of Infernoids with different names from your graveyard equal to its level. Meaning you can send the highest level, which is 10 to grave, and then you can literally send 10 Infernoids to graveyard. That is absolutely ridiculous. This is exactly what Infernoid needed. This is right there. This first effect is already amazing. And second effect, if this card is sent to graveyard or banish, add 1 void spell or trap from your deck to hand. This card's a custom card. Are we unironically going to start playing Poly in our deck? Because you can literally go Poly, use any Infernoids in our hands, make this guy. As long as one of those Infernoids had a high level, you basically get to send Infernoids for different names from the ones you banish. So you just banish. Oh man, this is insane. This is a custom card. This is absolutely, and it's level 1. Oh my god, the possibilities. This is what we needed. This fusion is absolutely broken. We have a new Link monster. This is Infernoid Flood. Link 4, Fiend Link effect monster, 3000 attack. It's Appaloosa arrows. So 3 pointing down and 1 pointing up. You can only You can only use the first, second, and third effect of this card once per turn. If your opponent would special summon a monster, quick effect, tribute 1 monster, negate the summon, and if you do, banish those monsters. Wait, so let me read that again. So your opponent would special summon a monster's quick effect, tribute 1 monster, negate the summon if you do banish it. That's insane, because this deck already wants to play Layer of Darkness. So you link climb into this Link 4, use Layer of Darkness, tribute their own monster, and then negate a summon. That is absolutely insane. And second effect, if this card is banished from your graveyard, you can banish 1 card on field. So basically, if you want to fuel an Infernoid effect, you can banish this guy from graveyard, and then he will then banish a random card on field. That's insane. Non-targeting banishing, that's insane. And then third effect, if this link summon card you control is destroyed by your opponent by any way, special summon 1 Infernoid monster from your deck, ignoring summoning conditions. This card is cracked. This card either floats into Deviati, who is literally destroys all spells on the field, or it floats into Inoku, who is Dark Hole. This is absolutely cracked. These new support cards are absolutely insane. Oh, I'm so happy right now. This is probably one of the best moments. Let's see. Now we have Void Blaze Up, or Incarnate Purgatory. It's a normal spell card. Reveal 1 Infernoid monster and 1 Void spell or trap from your hand. Discard your entire hand, then draw the same number of cards discarded. So this is already insane. Basically, this card says, hey, look, you have an Infernoid in hand, discard your whole hand and draw a new hand. Now, this is very ashable, so you do have to be careful, but this is still an insane effect. This literally says, oh, you have, the biggest problem with Infernoids is you have too many Infernoids in hand. But this card literally says, oh, you have Infernoids in hand or a Void spell, pitch your whole hand, draw a new hand. That is insane. And then if you control no monsters, or all monsters you control are fiend monsters, and this card is in your graveyard, accept the turn it was sent there, Banish this card, target 11 banished Infernoid monsters with different names, return to graveyard. Correct. No, this card's insane. So basically what this card is saying is that it's basically a card destruction for the archetype, which is absolutely insane. And it has Void in the name, so it is searchable. And the idea is that you have a handful of Infernoids, you activate this effect, you pitch your hand, draw a new hand. This card, and then when this card's in graveyard, you can only use the second effect once per tool, but you can literally shuffle back up to 11 Infernoids back into deck. So the Infernoids are not once per turn. Keep banishing Infernoids in order to spam the field. This card literally says, hey look, we are going to spam the field, shuffle them all back into graveyard, and then do it again. This deck is absolutely cracked now. Holy crap. Alright, finally we have Final Barrier of Purgatory, or Void Barrier. That's a continuous spell. You can only use the second effect of this card once per turn. Infernoid monsters you control gain 100 attack for each banished Infernoid monster, which is going to be a lot. Like I said, Deviati and Onoku require 3 banished, let alone just to summon themselves. And those guys are already pretty big, so that's huge. If you control no monsters, or all monsters you control are fiend monsters, activate one of these effects. Add one of your banished Infernoid monsters from your hand, or special summon one Infernoid monster from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. Oh my god, they fix Infernoids. They fix Infernoids. I don't even know, I know Void Feast and Void Imagination and Void Apocalypse are already insane, but you can play Layer of Darkness in this deck. Oh my god, and the new Snake the Abyss cards. This is going to be insane. I can't wait to play test with these cards. I might be playing Infernoid when these cards come out. This is absolutely insane. Let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, these cards are cracked. I'm so happy right now.